What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with Hogwarts Legacy, the game that I just cannot put down. I know some people are gonna ask, AJ, how come you? How come you? We're playing more of this and not getting on with the schedule or whatever. Well, so I want to play this.
Excuse me, Professor. Could you remind me what my assignments were about?
Professors Weasley and Fig asked that I teach you the disarming charm, Expelliarmus. Once you complete the assignments I've given, we can begin your instruction.
Okay. Did I pick up the assignments in the last video? I don't remember that. Oh, she probably sent them to us, and I just don't remember. Sorry.
Professor, I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have...
That was interesting.
Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Yeah, like I said, I wanted to keep playing the game. I love this game, even though I learned something recently that the about the developers that really kind of ticked me off. I was doing my best not to talk about this crap in the LP because successfully avoid enemy attacks by cool, so I actually have to go and cast it on enemies, and okay, that's kind of cool. Well, let's go do the crossed wands. Why not? But yeah, I was trying not to talk about the whole people trying to boycott this game because they were all mad at J.K. Rowling, because I thought it was stupid. It didn't involve the game at all. I mean, other than the fact that it's Harry Potter, but I mean, it's the issue of the IP versus the creator, and what the creator said something that wasn't even involved with Harry Potter. It was more just a general statement. I think the whole situation was stupid to begin with. If you never heard it, if you ever wondered why people are mad at J.K. Rowling, I mean, I think it's pretty out there in pop culture. People would probably know, but in the event you don't, J.K. Rowling said, had the audacity to say trans women aren't women. So she got called a TERF by the trans community, and I thought the whole thing was fucking funny because I'm a guy who disagrees with J.K. Rowling on a whole lot of things politically, but these people are more angry at her than I ever have been. I just don't care about J.K. Rowling because she's just a writer. This statue depicts the wizard Lachlan the Lanky, a tall, slender wizard who appears quite proud of himself for what precisely no one knows. Okay.
Accio! Incendio!
Trying to think.
Revelio.
Map of Argyllshire. This map is a region of Scotland. I mean,
Levioso. Accio.
yeah, it's got to be some other spell that I don't know yet. What was I talking about? Oh, right, the whole thing with with JK. Like I said, I've always thought it was funny. It's why I kind of sat back and laughed at the whole situation. Oh, watch this. I found that when I was running around my other save. But yeah, I mean, people are just mad at J.K. Rowling. And you guys probably agree on almost everything. On more stuff politically than I do, and yet you guys are burning your own. It's really funny to me. But because I mean, look, if anybody ever wonders what my opinions on the whole trans issue is, I don't give a shit. I really don't. I'm very libertarian in my views of a lot of stuff. Look, whether I like something or don't like something that you do really probably doesn't matter at the end of the day. Just go over there and we can do our own thing apart from each other, and who gives a shit.
Future champion coming through.
That's always been my opinion.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
I've always been of the
I'll set things up.
just leave me alone and I'll leave you alone and we go do our own things. The only times I really give a shit are when you try and tell me what I have to do, or when you start involving children. Those are about the only two.
Lumos.
Oh crap.
Levioso.
That was something.
Or when you involve children. Those are about the only times that I really give a shit.
Next time, perhaps.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
That's it.
So yeah, I mean the whole thing went on and on. So the trans community was like, we need to boycott Hogwarts Legacy because
Incendio.
It's supporting bad things for the trans community or whatever. And again, I just rolled my eyes and went, who gives a shit? I probably talked about it in other.
Levioso.
Damn it.
You'll get it.
I probably talked about it in other series I've been playing, but I really haven't talked about this one. Talked about it in this one because I wanted this one to be about the game.
Incendio.
Levioso. 1, 2, 3. Accio. Incendio. 2. There we go.
Excellent form.
But apparently the developers.
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
The developers for this game
Thanks, Lucan.
really frustrate me
Oh,
because
stop.
they
Don't make
excite
me blush.
because of all of this,
Think twice before challenging
people
you
on
again.
Twitter and
You'll be even more formidable in cross.
screaming about
Other
this.
duelists had better beware.
I now have to ask the question: did the developers include a trans character in this game as a prop to go, see, don't get mad at us? Because apparently they included one. I saw on IGN some article on Twitter, and they're like, "Oh, well, because apparently the lady who runs the Three Broomsticks is trans." I didn't know. I thought she just had a deep voice. I thought maybe, but
Is the final
whatever.
round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
Yeah, let's do it.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yeah, I've tried dueling alone. It sucks.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
And bring it on, Ginger. Breakthrough, red shields with damage spells. Okay.
Confringo. Take.
Act like a winner.
Incendio. Accio. Come on.
Confringo.
Accio. Incendio.
Too far away.
Levioso. Accio. Oh, there goes my way. Levioso. Accio.
As if I actually looked at my target.
Levioso, all you've got.
Come on, come on. Who's got something for me?
You're better than that.
Confringo.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Oh, shit.
Confringo.
Accio.
Confringo.
Incendio. Fringo.
Levioso.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Levioso. Levioso.
Accio. Accio.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough for competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork.
You get out of here,
I wonder how
twerp.
my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
They're probably dead.
Yes.
Well, yeah, whatever I was saying. Nah, it just, the whole situation, to me, just, I think the whole thing's dumb. Like I said, you know, it kind of annoys me that it looks like the developers tried to appease a group of people that are never going to be happy. And if anybody wants to go, well, what do you mean they're never going to be happy? I don't think people who, oh, dude, I kind of like it. It kind of makes me look like a pirate. But I'm a student. I should keep my student gear on. I mean, you know, these groups who are constantly trying to fuse their politics and their morals, and they're trying to make all these boycotts and everything. It just, some students believe that a wish made over the well of four beasts, whether near the Thustral, Griffin, Chimera, or Hippogriff, will come true for one who has gained the trust of any of the four. No, it makes me annoyed that some people can't separate the art and the artist. Some people, like, okay, you got an issue with J.K. Rowling, which I think was stupid in the first place. But okay, you got a problem with J.K. and her opinion. Fine. The fuck does that have to do with this game? Other than the fact that, yes, I understand, it's Harry Potter, but still. End of the day, though, it's not, she didn't really have anything to do with this game, as far as I know. And then you've got the developers who I think were cowards and included some random character. I've seen people on Twitter's like, oh no, it makes perfect sense. They probably had potions or something to trans people. I'm like, well, that's really, really weird. I've seen I also saw stuff on Twitter, people going, oh, but, like, were there really trans people in the 1800s? And people are like, well, yes, historically there were. And I'm like, I don't think that's, trans people as we know them today, probably not. You start getting into the weeds with all these different arguments and people going, wait a minute, what? Thinking it's just weird, people getting mad at each other and yelling at each other. I hate everyone in this situation that we couldn't just play a game. We couldn't just play the video game. We had to make it something else. That's my answer. I hate everyone. All right, I promise. Last time I'll talk about that crap because I had to get it out. I saw the articles. I saw Twitter. I guess that was my first mistake. I looked at Twitter. Can I swim? Yes! I didn't think I'd be able to swim. That's cool. I'm really... I heard there was a day-night cycle and everything for this game. I'm really curious when that starts. Because it seems like everything is just... The timing and everything is just based on quests we're doing, and I'm not a fan of that. Especially in the school setting. Because, I kind of want to, oh, well, you have to get... if you're going to be out around in the castle, ooh, you got to get it done by this time. Or maybe the prefects are going to start patrolling and ask you, why aren't you in your classroom? Or in your common room or whatever. Minus points to Slytherin. I'm curious about that stuff. Okay. Very curious what that thing about the Kraken is. Yeah, I'm really curious when that stuff's gonna start, or if I'm remembering correctly and there is a day-night cycle. There's gotta be. I'm still thinking I'm early in the game. I don't know. I don't know how long this game is in terms of hours or anything. I see Dan Q8000 on. He's like, "Ooh, we're playing this chapters. We're doing a stream today. Chapters 1 to 3." I'm like, "Well, how does this game have defined chapters? Are you doing the first 3 missions, or how the hell are you splitting this up?" I don't know. I'm not a big fancy streamer, so I don't know. I still always debate, am I ever going to actually stream? I might.
Accio. Incendio. Incendio.
Yeah, it's telling me to use the... Because it's telling me to use the Incendio spell, because it's the same symbol. Curious.
Revelio.
Alright. Kind of one of the other reasons why I want to why I want to head off to this hamlet, because I want to try and get want to find a vendor, sell off a lot of the gear I don't need. I also want to try and complete some of these Merlin tasks or whatever that are going to let me improve my gear slots, so I can stop having to sell things every 5 seconds. Hey, what's up, man? How are you? Ooh, quest.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys?
Oh, of course.
I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
You know, you'd think you'd be a Ravenclaw then. You know, with the thirst for knowledge. Although I guess it's ambition and power. Okay.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
No, what the hell happened
It's
to
an
me?
astonishing
I
ancient
look like I got
navigational
like a
tool.
few inches shorter
Essentially,
than
a
back
handheld
up.
model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's
Schedule.
just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe.
Well, I
It
suppose
would mean
finally
so
we're
much
doing
to
like
our family.
actual quests, and it's
Our
not,
astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
you know, finally we're getting quests instead of hey, do this collection mission. Well, I'd open that chest, but I have a small problem.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Oh, cool, goblin.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like
I was
this.
about to make a D's nuts joke.
It is good to see you, my friend.
God damn it, I'm gonna do it. Goblin D's nuts. There you go. You happy? You happy, everyone? I did it. I'm the only one who thinks I'm funny, aren't I?
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Any whispers going about the town?
A goblin called Pergit is causing a bit of a stink. His gang is attacking travelling vendors, and now business is suffering everywhere. It would be nice if someone would do something about it. No one wants to pick a fight with a band of goblins, though. Which means he's free to do what he wants down in Coral Ruins.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. But I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say.
Okay.
My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
I still can't wait till I can
What do you
start
have to say?
crafting my own potions.
What can I help you with today?
I mean, it's kind of what makes me think that I'm still pretty early on in the game because we haven't gotten the Room of Requirement yet. We haven't gotten, we haven't done all of the classes yet. So we're still.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
You know what I mean? So we're still pretty. We don't have our full arsenal of stuff yet. I mean, hell, we haven't even unlocked talents or anything yet.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio.
I'm just gonna run around this place and start stealing shit.
Muggles have made life hard for us since the dawn of...
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Avian Brown. Okay. Ooh, leech juice. Gross. Is it becoming nighttime? Oh. Hey, check it out. Remember what I said about day-night cycle?
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
How deep would this lake be? I mean, you'd have to dive down to the bottom of the lake to get this stuff. I mean, this is a pretty deep lake, isn't it? Because, yeah, this is the lake from...
found her family astrolabe.
This is the lake that they had that one part of the Triwizard Tournament in, wasn't it? The part with the mermaids and all that crap. Before I do all of that, let's see what I have here. Dude, oh man, that scarf's actually pretty cool. If it was black, I'd like it a little bit more, but... maybe when we hit the winter months. Nah, I like the crooked spiral. Oh, sorry, no, crooked spiral is what my wand is. Corkscrew brown is the handle. I kind of like it. I think it makes my wand look cool. Remember, the cooler you look, the stronger you are. That's how things work, right?
I trust you didn't find the
It's like orc logic from 40K. The more we believe it, the more real
Grace.
it is.
I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
I'm a tank.
Oh,
I'm a
how
tank. I'm a tank. I'm
incredible.
a tank.
Did you find the astrolabe?
And it's yours for a price.
I did, but it wasn't easy. I shall need to be compensated.
I see. That's fair, I suppose. A reward, so to speak, for finding the buried treasure. Thank you for recovering it. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving.
You
certainly
think that
have a knack for finding treasure.
maybe we'd like get a spell for that, or a spell to put like an air bubble around our head, or a spell, or what was that gross weed that Harry ate in the fourth book that helped him breathe underwater.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have
you
been
were?
worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
See, we knew about Natty and Sebastian because they were both in the, the preview materials.
What's going on here?
They were both in the preview materials, but I'm really curious to know, are there going to be other, students that we can kind of,
Pardon me, is everything...
learn about, at least one from each house?
I've just lost my business and almost my life.
I don't know, man.
Look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer.
Dude,
when I
love the
said
goblins.
as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
you know, like we only really saw them at Gringotts in the movies and the books, but I'm really kind of glad that we get to see the goblins like out and about and more just like actual characters.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Well, let's go,
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Let's go see what we can do. Hey, what's up, dude? Okay, this is really kind of cool. Being outside of Hogwarts and... I mean, just think, we've done... Like, we're just out running around now. We still haven't even seen the Forbidden Forest. I mean, have I really... Like, have you seen how freaking big this map is? So, you know, we can go out and around here, down there, over here... Over here. Beasts welcome.
Revelio.
Thornback shooter. Herberdine Black Scale. The Herberdine Black is a large dragon. They can grow over 9 meters in length. A large, rough scale, originally belonging to one of these beasts, is one of the prized possessions of Archie Bickle. Keeps in his hideout. Fort Archie. Alrighty then.
Eight legs is simply too many. Protego!
Kind of agree with him on that one. Yeah, man, day and night cycle. All right, right as I was bitching about it, they throw something out, man.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Hello, big fluffy cow. Can I pet you? What? I can't pet the big fluffy cow? Well, that's bullshit. Feldcroft, Kingbridge, Brockborough. Cool.
An encampment. This must be it.
Yeah, I don't know Stupefy yet.
Mushroom stew about now.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
I don't know Stupefy yet, so I can't take anybody out.
We should have killed that traitor.
Dueling feats. Okay. Well, I can't hit a ranger with Stupefy because I don't know Stupefy yet. Trying to see if I can get an angle on anyone or something.
What was that? I could have sworn I heard.
Incendio. How many of you are there?
They won't get away with that. I will make you.
Stupefy. Incendio.
I won't.
Ow. Ow. Oh, shit.
Kill spells glance off of me. You won't survive this, my young friend. That was pitiful. Losing your stride. No, that's embarrassing, isn't it?
I get killed. I got killed.
Looks as if there's more than one. How many of you are there?
You will regret coming. One there. Ha! I've been fighting since before you were born.
Accio. Incendio.
I will make you.
Who's left?
Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
I shall avenge your death.
Oh, am I killing these goblins? Oh, man, that's dark.
Incendio.
I mean, they actually let you learn, like, the killing curses. I was scratching my head on that one. I don't take blame for getting hit there.
Incendio. That was quite something. Now, to free Arm's cart.
Okay, well, the problem is I gotta find his frickin' cart.
Incendio.
Huh. Take those.
Revelio.
Seriously, where the hell is this cart? Guessing I don't know how to mess with those yet. It's probably in here.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Can I jump in the carts? That'd been really fun if I could. You know, I gotta say, I really like the combat in this game. It's taken a little to get used to.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Didn't mean to jump there. Some of the biggest problems that I'm having when I'm in combat here, it's just it's dealing with the targeting. I don't dislike the targeting system in this game. It's just it's going to take a little getting used to. I mean, combat's actually pretty good. Ah, a mongrel lair. Okay. So treasure vault. So I'm guessing that because you can use mongrel furs for certain things in the crafting once we get the room of requirement. So basically it's a hunting spot. Aw, goats. Or are they sheep? The first ones that we ran into look like more like goats. That last one I just saw was more of a sheep. And burst through the woods. What's up, Arn?
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints.
I was trying to play that up so you'd pay me, but whatever.
You've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Well, I mean, I keep saying it, man. I'm playing a Slytherin, but I'm not trying to be a bad guy. You know?
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
But I have my ambition, and I don't really like the rules, shall we say. You know, I'm going to use the forbidden spells. I'm going to use, you know, I'm going to do my own thing. But end of the day, I'm not a bad guy. I'm just an asshole.
I hope to see you again sometime.
weapons. Don't use... Ooh, you can't use the killing curse, but I can throw a barrel at somebody's face. That guy's probably dead.
They must have come this way. Think!
The Trials of Merlin.
I think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stay aside!
I'll have taken your life before you eat it.
Stop!
Look what you...
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Alright, the collection section of your field guide has been updated with new enemy types. You'll learn variable insights on the enemies, such as the weaknesses in certain spells. Oh, that's cool. Right. Don't use the killing curses. But that person, oh, I'm sure they're fine. You know, I'm sure they're not dead.
You're going to regret that.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner.
Excuse me.
So close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills.
I thought I was pretty offensive, but whatever.
Were ready to dispatch me to get to you.
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
You know, does anyone else think it's odd how the 1800s wizards are so progressive in their fact that they're okay with homosexuality, transgenderism, and all this stuff, but they have this also extreme prejudice against other races like the goblins and the mudbloods, and it's pure bloodlines and everything. So they're extremely prejudiced about that stuff, but not other stuff that humanity has been prejudiced against or had problems with for years. That's just very odd to me. Kind of going back to what I was talking about at the very beginning of the game. Look, man, put stuff in your game. You want to put homosexuality, put transgenderism, put this stuff in games? I don't care. Cool. I hate when they make them props. And that's what this feels like. This feels like looking to a community and going, see? We included you. Don't be mad at us. That's what it felt like in The Last of Us 2 when they included that one character that just... Whatever. I'm sorry. We're focusing on fun, not on stuff that's going to make me have a stroke.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Really, Merlin would be Slytherin? Well, I guess Merlin was a trickster. He was focused on puzzles and stuff like that. Okay. Or not puzzles, but focused on, like power and stuff. Okay, I could see him being a Slytherin, I guess.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can.
Does it seem like she has a lazy eye to anyone else?
Hypothesis.
It's her left eye. Looks like it's drifting off in the corner.
Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful!
Cool.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Cool. Okay. Challenges. Combat. Gear trait recipe. Oh, cool. Defeat spiders, mongrels, dueling feats. See, I hope we aren't 18% of the way through the story. Yeah, that's gotta be... You know, complete so many main quests, but it's that can't be like all of the main quests in the game. There's no way that's how that works. Otherwise, I'd be super disappointed in this game for being that short. And I can go through all that stuff on my own. Well. As fun as all this stuff is, I think it's time we head back to Hogwarts. I gotta remember where the hell my there we go. I had to remember where my my common room was. You know, maybe because they think the Slytherins are going to be more mischievous, is why the, I think the girls' side, yeah, it does that. The, because I was playing around in Ravenclaw, my other save, but I was able to run around and, you know, I was able to run around and go to other go to both sides of the common room and everything and not have to worry about it. Can I? Okay, so we can't sleep. Weird, but alright. I thought we could sleep and like pass time or something. Well, yeah, I think this is a stopping point for today, guys. If you're gonna ask me, AJ, are you gonna play this all day today, or what are you gonna do? I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I may not. I might do some other stuff, but right now I'm loving the crap out of this game, and I just want to keep playing it. So I'm going to say thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, social media down in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. See you tomorrow. See you in the next video. Whatever.